Sitting on this beach in northern Scotland, I looked around and I asked myself, how did I get here? I think it went a little something like this.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh man, that was a long day. After calling it an early night, we were on our way to pick up our rental car. From here, we would head north to John O'Groats, the northernmost town in Great Britain. We keep going down this road, eventually we won't be able to go anymore. Well, we've done it. We're at the northernmost town in Britain, John O'Groats. We're just parking up now, but it's crazy. We're driving all this distance and it just ends. The northernmost town in Britain, the three northernmost people on Britain right now. We are the only people in this entire town right now. No one wants to visit the northernmost point in Great Britain in February. It's been a long day. We gotta find our hotel now. Well, we have a flat tire and we're in the middle of absolutely nowhere. This is quite a night. We're hoping we can make it to our hotel on time because closed for check-in at 11 p.m. It took us about an hour and a half to get someone to finally fix the car, but once we had that done, we were able to catch a glimpse of the full moon rising over the northern Highlands. And in the following morning, we found ourselves in the northern Highlands town of Tongue. And upon leaving what was the nicest hotel I've ever stayed at in my life, we began our trek to the northwestern coast of Scotland. The roads in the Northern Highlands are really quite treacherous. Luckily for us, I'm an amazing driver, even on the wrong side of the road. It definitely helped us to get to more of the off-the-beaten-path sites. The Scottish Highlands just stopped and gave way to the ocean. This feels like Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. Yeah. And that's about how I got to this rock. But stick around because there's still more to the story. How did we get here from Delco? Catching the whole landscape.
Got like 6 more hours of driving to do today.
And here we are. It's just getting progressively colder and windier as we're going down south on the west coast of Scotland. So, I'm layering up. There he goes. He warmed up too. He put on his Ushanka like I did. And he's got gloves. I don't though. I'm just dying. Oh gosh, of course it's beautiful. Of course it's gorgeous. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I wish I could do this type of stuff every day. So this beach was called Clacktull Beach, and it is the most beautiful place I've ever been in my life. I was absolutely blown away by the scenery here. But my camera was also blown away, and that broke my lens because it blew away. Well, that was a really long day. We were at the beach, my camera fell over, my lens broke. I was able to fix it, it just popped out of place. But it's just been a long day getting down to Fort William yesterday. So we're all very tired and we just need to kind of relax before we move on. We're going down to Dunoon next. After that, we're cutting across the country, going from Dunoon to Edinburgh. And then from Edinburgh, we're going up to Inverness again. And hopefully we'll get a chance to stop by the Cairngorms. We're dropping Gareth off in Edinburgh and get back home. Today the weather's really rainy. And we're at the base of Ben Nevis, which is the largest mountain in the United Kingdom. I'm assuming that that mountain straight ahead is not Ben Nevis because that's not very impressive. But if you look over here, you see another mountain. It's completely obscured by fog. And I think that's probably it. And we're off. And with my newly repaired camera, we were off to Dunoon. And we're on our way. Are those loons? It's very like alpine here, almost. I don't know, I've never been to the Alps. Look at that, that is gorgeous. Back to the car. God, I need to start camping. Spend some more time out in places like this. Yeah, so we're really taking our time to go down the coast here because we want to enjoy the ride. We're just stopping at random places along the way. We haven't booked our hotel yet, but kind of just playing it by ear. This kind of trip has been a whole ordeal, or we haven't really planned much. First time parallel parking in another country. This is Oban. A lot of fishing trawlers out there. Stopping to go look at some Highland cowls. All right, here we go. It smells kind of disgusting. I'm assuming it's because of the foul beasts we're on our way to see. This is basically a fjord. There's a castle down there. Wow. Carved out by glaciers. We're driving right through it. All right, parking space. All good. I'm sorry for doubting you. It is a pretty cool town. Home sweet home. This is the beach at Dunoon. There used to be an old naval base here. All right, we're getting on the ferry.
I've never driven a car on a ferry before.
All right, the ferry's going. This little maneuver is gonna save us an hour of driving.
Smoking on the car deck and in all external areas is prohibited.
Yeah, we're getting real close now. I'm gonna head back in the car probably now. By this point in the trip, we were all pretty exhausted, so we sort of just teleported to Edinburgh. Edinburgh Castle. Finally to Edinburgh Castle. Let's go up. We're on our way from Edinburgh back up to Inverness. Last leg of the trip, really. We definitely made some really good time on our way back up to Inverness, apart from the speed cameras. Wow! I should have done this earlier in the trip. After finally getting back up to Inverness, we decided to look for the Loch Ness Monster. We did not find him. We did find a Tesco, though. We spent our last night in Scotland in Inverness just checking out the town and trying scotch. Cheers. Cheers. His first scotch. The next day, we would be flying back down to London, where we would have an overnight layover, and we decided to go to Cardiff that day, in Wales. Flying down into London, I was able to get a couple amazing shots of the city from overhead. And after grabbing our bags and going on a quick little train ride, we found ourselves in Cardiff, in Wales. The final destination, Cardiff, in Wales. Our hotel. Is Wales something with football or rugby or something?
What?
Something football or rugby. Alright guys, well, we just got back to the hotel. We went to a restaurant that was recommended by the guy that worked at the check-in desk. It was very good. Had steak there. And just walked around Cardiff city center, and it was probably one of my favorite European cities that I've been to yet. Definitely my favorite city in the UK, and I'll definitely have to come back one day, but yeah. So that's it for this layover pretty much. This has been a great trip, and I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.